G'day, Tom Germann. I'm doing a video log for selling my own property. I've got to say it's much easier talking to a camera than sitting down at a computer and typing for half an hour and going back and rewriting everything. I can reshoot this over and over again, so it makes it that much nicer. Now, there have been several issues that have gone on recently. Some of them are a little strange. I was not aware that my fellow realtors were not fully up or cognizant or even aware of what the rules were with real estate. If I call someone and say I have an offer, that means I have a piece of paper that is a purchase agreement and it has been signed and I'm waiting to present it. Since my last posting, and it has been a little while unfortunately, I'm sorry about that, what's happened is 2 weekends I have actually been away. I had a previous engagements, I gave my word, my property is listed. Normally this would not happen, but I had given my word and it was serious enough that I had to fulfill that promise. How do I put this? I get back into cell phone reception area because I'm far away and I have an offer both times that I'm gone. I promptly make arrangements. I then call the people and say, "Okay, Tom Germann, Apex Results, Arbor Green, so talk to me, you have an offer, what's going on?" And then I find out, not at the beginning of the phone call, not we're looking for additional information on the property because we're filling the offer paperwork in, I find out at the end that there is no offer paperwork. The people are not pre-qualified, they haven't been off yet to something like a mortgage broker or a bank. And my answer is, why are you calling me? Why are you doing this? Are you taking people out who can't buy? Normally, I would blow this off. It's my property. On the other end of it, I have my wife. And the second I realized there was an offer coming in, I made sure she was available. So twice now, she has sat there saying, "We have an offer coming on the property." And by the time I'm able to sort all this out, an hour's gone by, and you start getting those little happy feet going on. You're like, an offer, we can work on this, and we can start getting some progress forward. There is no offer. In both cases. In one of those two cases, the people weren't qualified, could not purchase. There were some problems with their credit. So any seller out there, or buyer, or realtor, you line the ducks up in a row, or another phrase is, you dot the I's and you cross the T's. I don't take people out looking seriously and have them sign buyer agency until I've made arrangements for them to talk to a mortgage broker. I don't need all the particulars. I need to know that we are comfortable, especially in 2013 when you're likely going to have an appraisal. So if CMHC is involved, if they have a bare 5% down and they're good to $400,000, my suggestion is to try to stay under 360 and even lower if possible. Because there's a chance on an appraisal it will just be too tight and then your clients are not going to purchase if they're buying. For the sellers, that means the offer on their property, which has tied the property up for 5 business days, say a week, there's nothing. You've had no showings. You have no action during that time. So enough of that. I don't want to be negative. It's just a little bit upsetting to have realtors who are professionals who make a great deal of money per year and they don't seem to be doing their job. I don't understand that and I won't, but I'm going to leave that alone. Next, the original agreement with my wife, after having discussed it, was no sign. She did not want to sign up front. Not on the property, nothing indicating the property was for sale. People are going to see on MLS.ca. Yes, the neighbors are all aware, but she did not want to sign. She was very firm on that. I said, all right, not a problem. Realtors have things called GPSs and they've got maps and they're going to map out where they're going, take a look at pictures and read the number on the unit. So park has not been a problem to date. Family, not mine, came through the other night. It's amazing. Do you believe that the family said you should really have a sign out front? So because we have no solid offer, because there's no one going back for 3rd or 4th viewings right now, what we have is the family who's not in real estate And I would not say anything bad, even though there have been a few instances in the past where I sort of questioned the knowledge level. So my wife was good enough to give me a quick call today. I was preparing the house for showings after she got to work. And she said, we need a sign. Why do we not have a sign up? So in the next day or two, there will be a sign magically appearing on the front lawn. Enough of that. No complaints. What else is going on? At our price point, we're currently listed at $364.9. You go on MLS.ca right now, it is 26 May, 27 May, 28th May. Today's 28th of May. If you go on, you're going to find out that Arbor Green Drive is listed for $364.9. And there is a condo fee. It's a condo, townhouse. So you take a look at this. I have just discovered that there are certain price points. I have sold other property in the area, and with a condo fee, under $300, there'd be no arguing. When we break $300, $350 more likely, that's the point where people are looking at that and saying, I'm going to have to pay a condo fee. This is not a cheap property. Oh my goodness. I could just get myself into a detached house, not in our area, not for the price point there. Within our area where I live, detached is going for over $500,000. Semi-detached, you can get a smaller one for low fours, say 420. So the concern here is we are 364.9. It is not a bad price. Back onto a park, past sales, I've gone over, actually no, 350, 351 for backing onto the main road, and they are not as nice as our unit. So, what is the problem? I'm going to say I'm making a bit of an assumption at this point that people who are looking at this price point at over 350, around 350, are going to take a look at the condo fee and say, for a condo fee, I don't want to pay as much. So they're going to the cheaper places, around 280. And these townhouses do take usually a little longer to sell unless it's a bank sale in the last 6 years. There have been 2 of those. And those have been less expensive and sold relatively quickly. So what I'm seeing is at this price point, $364, you add the $300 per month condo fee, and people are heading north into, they're going a good bit north. They're going, realistically, it's not that far. They're going 4 minutes up the road, and what they are purchasing is detached. Single car garage, smaller house, not as nice neighborhood. They are not buying the neighborhood for that price. But $300 per month should be approximately $50,000. $50,000 in mortgage. So they're going for the $430,000 townhouses, detached houses, or even the semis that are a few minutes up the road. What they are not getting then is the location. And that's all right. We are still under the average time on market. We're priced properly now. I personally do not think that the lack of a sign has had any impact on an offer or no offer. I do not think my being away twice has really impacted that either, as the offers that were supposedly coming in never existed, which is a little awkward. My clients don't go through this. I cannot say what the reason is for any of it. And the final point here, the market has shifted. It is slower everywhere. Now, if asked for a reason, yes, the government's always making small announcements about mortgages. Mortgages are being tightened up a little bit more. That's not it. I'm going to blame, and blame is a bad word, but I'm going to say the cause, shall we say, is going to be the weather. Today, it is 28th of May, it is raining, it is gray, it feels like early spring. It is cold. On the weekend, the previous weekends, it has been warm. We skipped spring. We are right into what I like to call summer. I have been outside sweating in a short sleeve top. I should not be sweating at the beginning of May. Okay, it does happen. but it should not be this consistent, not this hot, especially not with the beginning of that summer humidity. So the weather is definitely a factor. So as of right now, I apologize for not posting more regularly. It has been difficult, and I have to be a little bit careful because if somebody is interested, if I'm posting information online, I don't want someone to feel betrayed or there's any issue going on. So if there's anything, I'll just say that there is some interest. As of right now, I'm aware of 3 different groups that are interested in the property in some way, shape, or form. Again, I was a little bit concerned when I heard the realtor in one case say, we're going off to the bank to figure some things out. And that does worry me. You figure things out before you go looking, not after. Anyway, I'm having a great day. I hope you're having a great day. And I will post something else later on when I can. You take care.